can I put... Oh, it's like wonky by here as well. I just want that to be like a straight connection right there. That's okay, we can work through that anyway. It's just, in my mind, I'm trying to set it up so that we've got housing, education here. We've got the government buildings, which are going to be focused probably in this area here. And we're going to have to work on military at some point too. The childhood museum is open, so let's go and check on here. Okay, the the loyalists are getting happy. The religious are not now, and that's because no churches in Tropico, and there's a low religious satisfaction. So let me just slow down the game ever so much. There's two ways on fixing this. We can go to media and we can get a newspaper, and we can have the newspaper company specifically do religious newspapers or news, you know, that type of stuff. Or we can go to, where would it be, welfare, and we can get a church for 6,000. I think we can push our budget ever so slightly. I think. Let's go for it. I know the church of the church. Got church on my mind. I'll put the church up here actually, in this nice little section here. That's a nice area to have a church built. I mean, like, it's got a surrounding area to it. It's literally next to the garbage dump, but you know, it'll suffice. And then we got some no, we don't have tenants in here at the moment, but when the population grows, we will. I forgot what I was talking about now. We was talking about... Yeah, that's correct. See these shacks too? These people over time will move into these. To turn the housing quality down a bit. I put the price up before in some situations and people do complain about it. Shop is docked, bringing 8 new immigrants, and sometimes the loyalists actually get really fed up of people due to your immigration policies. So in time we will build like a government building, immigration office, which we can control what type of people come in the country, I guess. Stop the country or the island. I always say country, it's not a country though, it's like an island that's kind of not really part of anything and it's kind of just growing. I wish this iron export would go out. I mean, our money is like really tight at the moment. Let's just speed the game up. See what happens. As you can see, things are getting built now and our construction office is pretty much maxed out trying to do it all themselves. So we may actually need another one, but the city is not dense enough to have another construction office at the moment. This guy here really should be working on a job though. Well, we've got that going up. The school is going to help out so much though, I've got to admit. Okay, we got some tenants moving in now. Awesome. And our population's just gone up a tiny bit more. I really want to get rid of these shacks though, but they might go in their own time. And these farms here are like incredibly awkwardly placed. They're doing corn. And as you can see, the grass is not green. Oh, here we go.
My dear Presidente, do you know that your advisor, Penultimo, spells his name with not 1, not 2, but 5 typos? All intellectuals agree that it is high time we build a high school on our island.
Douche. I think she kind of... Look, here's the high school right here, so we're kind of doing this quite well. Like, what I was saying is that when you put a farm down, this is doing corn. The best places to grow corn are in these dense green bits. So it might be best in our interest just to turn the actual product into something else. Tobacco. Papaya. So we'll turn that into sugar. We'll turn this one into sugar too, because it's dark green around here. Just slow it down a little bit. We'll press F for farms. We'll go back to corn and we'll place some corn farms in these dense green bits. Obviously the production is going to be a lot higher then, so we'll place them, I guess, along this road by here if we can. Cannot place... The train needs to be flattened. Okay, so the train by there is a bit awkward for these. F for farm, we'll just do another one. We'll rotate it. Just use the mouse scroll to rotate the farms actually. We'll get it tight on each other actually. There we go. Those are going to be built in no time. Speed it up ever so much though. The high school's going up, so we're going to get some brownie points there off the intellectuals. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep. I'm pretty sure it is actually. The intellectuals are going to get happy. The religious, the church is on the way, guys. I've done it. Smile, it's being delivered. Being delivered, and our exports are going up ever so slightly too, which is awesome. I really want this salt mine to go up because it's really going to boost our exports as well. But let's press M for mines. Let's press all metals, so it'll show us where all the deposits are. It's gold there. I think that is bauxite. Iron's obviously the red one. Yeah, so gold, iron, and then that's bauxite. Let's double check. Yep, that's bauxite. Are there any closer areas? Okay, so we got gold here, and we got 20k in our budget, so I think... Oh, I'll let this play through.
I would like to remind all students of the consequences of misdemeanors in school. Attempted murder of a classmate. Spanking. Successful murder of a classmate. Spanking. Becoming a rebel and blowing up the school. Meeting with the school counselor. Assassinating El Presidente, right? I will not kill Presidente again. 100 times.
Okay, so that's pretty screwed up school, I've got to admit. Okay, so he says, good job, partner. Here's a little something for you. And he put 15k in my Swiss bank account, which is pretty nice. Okay, so let's get the road figured out for this extended mine I've got by here. Can we have a nice straight road? It looks a bit wonky, actually. Yeah, this is looking a bit wonky. On it. I don't really care if I do like weird T-junctions because they're just more places to like build, I guess. Is that joined up? Yep. Let's put that on priority. Making a nice bit of money here, guys. The church needs to be a priority build too. You can insta-build things. See, it's going to cost 6,000 if I do decide to do that. But let's just not do that. Let's just speed up now. Wait for the constructions to happen. And our exports just made a 7, just under 8k there, which is quite nice. So, as you can see, the salt mine is going to help out a lot. This gold mine, need to change this to gold. What's this guy going to say?
Some of our workers are on strike. I say we strike them back.
Okay, the stinking dock workers demand better working conditions, and our dock is no longer working. What should we do to those imbeciles? Just say the word Presidente. Okay, so we can pay them off, give them 300 for every protester. Send the army to teach the lazy boys a lesson of their work ethics. Kill 3 random strikers. That's a bit harsh. We could do it though. This is just a game, so if I ever do choose any political choices in here, it's nothing from, you know, personal choice at all. It's just for gaming. Let it be is more interesting to see how long they can hold up, and that means the dock's not going to work between 6 and 12 months. So we can't do that. Otherwise, there's going to be no. The country's going to be making nothing. So we can potentially give them a little bit money. Because happy workers are good workers. It says the strikers have sent a letter of gratitude and are back to work. It was only 4 there, so we could have just like sent the army there and killed 3 and then got someone else to work in here. Let's turn the job quality up to 10, and we'll set it for all dock workers. So if we do make another dock around here, the wages are already preset from that decision I just made right there. Okay, so government immigration office. I think that is going to be very important to help grow population here, and we'll put it somewhere around here actually, because I want to keep all the government buildings in this section here. Let's do that, and then I think we can put a road. A nice little road connecting that there. We'll connect this road here if we can. Beautiful. So there's a nice little slot here. Landmarks. There's a garden. Ooh, that's a tiny garden. I think there is bigger gardens somewhere we can Statue garden, fountains, miscellaneous. Oh, that's a rock. So you can actually, like, you know, improve the way this place looks. That garden is just so small. Can I press G for garden? No, that gets garage. Okay, let's get another garden. We'll place it here. See, that is a much bigger garden. Why didn't it give me one like that? Okay, here we go.
We have a problem. The prices of iron have been plummeting, and I can't secure deals as lucrative as before.
Okay, so the price of iron's dropped, something I predicted earlier in the game. But luckily, there is money to be...
Relations between
Oh,
Tropico and the
okay, radio
Netherlands have
station.
hit an all-time low point.
As long as the upper and lower easts remain on our side, we should be all right.
Right. Anyway, it seems we will not be receiving camels as gifts for some time.
Camels, where? Ah!
Okay, so we won't be getting any camels, but whatever. Okay, luckily there is money to be made somewhere else. You have to diversify your exports, gold, bauxite, or even salt. So what we're going to choose, we might as well just go with salt, I guess, because we do have the salt mine down.
Salt. I can always sell it, although it doesn't fetch top dollar like the metal ores.
Okay, at least you can use it for your ranches, and deposits are never depleted. 500 units will be good to start off, and we just got a bit of money, so we need this to be built, guys. Priority, fast forward. The game is already fast forwarding, so hopefully some builders are going to turn up here quite soon. Ship of stock bringing in 6 more immigrants too, which is pretty awesome.
Peace and love, dear Presidente. Please accept this flower wreath as a gift and hear my plea.
Stop cutting our trees. Stop digging our soil. All environmentalists will respect you as much more if you live in harmony with nature and do not tolerate any mining or logging on the island like us. Well, this island needs to... We'll turn the speed down because they're building that. This island needs to grow and I need to make profits, and sometimes you just can't keep everyone happy, unfortunately. Let's go here. Who do we have major issues with? The religious... We've got a church for them. How about the environmentalists? Low pollution. Okay, so that dump is going to be built at some point. And then the loyalists too.
The workforce of the island is simply not enough. Some buildings operate at very low efficiency due to the lack of workers.
Okay, so this is something also I predicted. He's advising to make an immigration office and set it to open doors. Work mode. Thank you very much. And where is the immigration office? It is still not being built.
Ambassador
Priority.
Quinn, our listeners are probably
Ooh, look at the money.
dying to know the answer to my next question. What is your favorite animal?
Well, Ms. Flowers, when I first came to your island, I was struck by the beauty of one of your magnificent creatures, the llama. It reminds me of my mother.
Oh, llamas. I don't like llamas. They are rude and spit at you.
Just like my mama.
Well, that guy doesn't think much of his mama. Okay, so we should enhance the salt. I guess this needs to be built extremely fast too, so we can get more workers on the island. I think I'm going to make another one of these. No, there's no need yet. That one's not full. Okay, there's a mini mission by here if we click on this.
The miners have been complaining about some kind of dust disease they caught underground. Presidente, we need a doctor on the island.
Okay, the slow down time. We need a clinic, and that would be in... Would that be welfare? Clinic. Let's build that in the center here. Nice little position. We need to import someone to fill the role as the doctor. So someone's coming into the country now. This relates totally back to education too, because if we have a college graduate in our country, that means that the role would be fitted with someone who's home educated, of course. So maybe we should build a college soon to sort of preempt that issue. The doctor's on the way. The doctor is on the way. Resources. Salt mine. Where's the next salt deposit? There's one there. It's not one here. One right at the back. There's two at the back here, but put that here. And we'll extend a road off in this.